Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the announcement of the evening. And now, introducing to you, hailing from West London, United Kingdom, coming in by way of the dance hall and grime scene, it's Lady, your girl, Chann.
Have you got a top 5 pound for pound list?
No, I don't. I don't.
I didn't tell you to prepare one to be
in terms of,
but I just wanted to know if you could do any, like even if you've got
current fighters or just fighters in general.
I would say just fighters in general, because on my
definitely. And this is in no particular order.
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson's there.
Mm-hmm.
Ricardo Lopez is there.
Stop.
Go on.
See, with the pound for pound list,
yes,
I never put heavyweights in that unless they've come from a different weight category.
Okay. Because
that's what, for me, what pound for pound is, that you've made an impact or been a champion. You've made an impact or you've been a champion across different weight classes.
Hold on. My mom. Mommy, you okay? Mommy, let me phone you back, yeah? I'll phone you back. I'll phone you back, mommy, yeah? I'm okay, mommy. I'm okay. I'll phone you back, mommy. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. I'll phone you back. Everything okay?
All right.
Yes, mommy. I'm okay. All right. I'll phone you back. Bye-bye. Bro, this is a real thing. Man, don't matter how old you are. You're under manners to your mother. You're under. Listen. I told you. This is a real.
Oh, I love it.
Mommy, you have to humble yourself.
Yeah, mum. Yeah.
Anyway, come on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. That gave you energy. I can see you smiling now.
Yeah.
Come on. See the mother's power. So I don't put pound for pound heavyweights in pound for pound unless they come from a different weight cap, i.e. like David Hay or you know something like that, like Roy Jones, and he's just come out. We just mentioned it. He got his ear bit.
Evander Holyfield. Yes.
Like, do you understand?
Yes.
I wouldn't put AJ in pound for pound list. I wouldn't put Tyson Fury in the top pound. They've always been in that weight. They've always been in that weight class.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what it is saying is that if they was in any weight, they would be dominant in any weight, whether they're heavy. But what you're saying actually does make sense.
Yeah.
Because pound for pound is you've shown that you can go up different weight classes.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I got Chavez in there.
Yeah, go on.
I got Ricardo Lopez in there. None of you young fighters might not even know about Ricardo Lopez, but one of the greats, Mexican.
Where did he come from? Like weight cut wise?
Mexico.
Where did he come from weight cut, and where did he end his career? And what weight cut did he end his career? If you
know nowadays,
Google is our king.
Yeah.
Google is the king. I could tell you, while you do that, I could tell you who. Well, mine could change and stuff like this, because number one I had before was at one point I had Bud Crawford as number one. Can you believe that? That reshuffle. But he's still in my team. But reshuffle. So I've got number one would be Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
For me, and then number 2 Canelo.
Yes.
And then I had number 3 Manny Pacquiao. And then I had number 4 Bud and number 5 Spence. But the only 2 that's not up for negotiation with a reshuffle is like Floyd is staying for me right now for number 1 for a good old minute. And I think Canelo's going to stay number 2 for a good old minute. Like the man is up for debate. He could even get dash out of that, but I mean, he could be in top 10. But I mean, just with what he's achieved, he doesn't have to be 3. But that's just my general top 5 pound for pound. And I know if I dive in a little bit more and do even more homework and have time to think, it could change. But do you understand? But I'd like to probably do a top 10 list, and then I would see where I'd really put people in a proper order. When you're cramming for the number 5, the top 5, sometimes you may miss out certain things that do you know what I mean? And you'd be like, really, that number 5 one could be really number 6 in the top 10. So so that's where I'm at. Floyd, Canelo, Pac, Bud, Spence. That's my limits. This Roy Jones. Yeah, no Roy Jones or Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are so many.
There's so many. This is what
there's so many fighters. I mean, again, it's another subjective question, because it's based on what you like. You know, you can say based on career, unbeaten. You know, fighters that are unbeaten, fighters that only lost one, fighters that have jumped up in the weight. So I don't really like pound for pound lists, but I've got fighters that I like. You know, and 100% Roy Jones, 100%. James Toney's even on that list for me, because James Toney, if you study James, you know, he's coming from a lineage of great fighters, you know, and again, how can you call Holyfield not a great champion or what on a pound for pound list based on his cruiserweight achievements and going up and fighting fighters like Riddick Bowe and stuff like that? So it's a great list. You know, the most notable ones are the ones what you said, like today, Canelo, Floyd. It's like who's the best comedian, who's the best musician. It's nonsense. It's just what you like.
Opinion, but I just feel, again. Yeah, if you're doing, I don't really like these lists because there's no set criteria what makes this. Well, it starts off with that, and then everybody changes it. So I feel that I stick to the more of the purest level or the purest definition of what pound for pound is just that you surpass different weight categories and been done in all of them. Unified champion or undefeated champion, and you've moved to this and did the same, or you've had a huge impact. Like that's how I class pound for pound. So
and I definitely, as I say, I can't disagree with that point about the heavyweights. Definitely, that's a good point. Pound for pound and Chris Rock. Yeah, bro, I told you, if you start getting into the top 5 comedy, man, you got Richard Pryor in there, you got Chris Rock, you got Dave Chappelle, bro, you got bare people, Eddie Murphy. There's too much people.
You got Bear in it in that.
Too much people. But,
you got
Bernie Mac. Come on, listen. We're just turning into a comedy show. So that's what old tight incognito.
Yeah, we only deal with the realists, mate.
Come on.
Yeah, the energy. And then all right, so cool. So all right, so that's one day you could do either on this show, or I'd like to see it on. Maybe The Fight Is Right that you lot do a nice top 10 pound for pound list. Just you and Spencer.
We've done that. We've done the top. We've done the British fighters. We've done the British fighters.
Yeah. Pound for pound. And Art Spence. I want to do a show with Spence at some point as well. But Art Spence, what does he think about pound for pound heavyweights?
Yes.
I think he said to me, no, they're supposed to be included. But I don't know. I didn't get to explain why I didn't include all. But yeah.